everybody. Welcome to NIGHTCOOP.
We're so excited to be here.
We're very excited to be here. It's the new year, everybody. 2024. Get it poppin', get it rockin', do your shit, get it done.
Let's do what needs to get done.
I don't want to hear it from anybody anymore.
Yeah. You know what it is? I think 2024, this is the year where last year was the year for the girlies.
Last year was the year for the girlies.
It was the year for the girlies. This year, the year for the women.
Ooh.
The year for the women.
I got chills.
Yeah.
I got chills. They're multiplying.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not, it's not a Barbie movie year.
No, it's not a Barbie movie year.
It is a different brand.
It's Oppenheimer.
It's Oppenheimer. Yeah. It's different. It's different this year. I feel like we are going to hold each other more accountable to get our shit done.
Yeah, I mean, it's just got to be done. Listen, I don't know if everybody else feels this way. This year really went by so fucking fast.
It went by fast, but every month to me was notable.
Yes, I
agree
with that.
There wasn't a dull moment throughout the year.
That's true.
Which is probably why it flew by.
Yeah,
there was so much going on. But it really reinforced in my brain, like, the time is going to pass, whether you like it or not.
Yes.
So you might as well create good, healthy habits that you can do and stand by and whatever, because the time's going anyway. One moment.
It's working now. It was the card. How did you know that? Oh, okay. You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Xavier.
Thank you. Okay. And on the NIGHTCOOP podcast, everybody, this is Xavier Campos. And it's okay. Goodbye.
What a good guy.
What a good guy.
Anyways, so I gotta cut that out. It's just, it doesn't make any sense for what we're doing here. But I think that we need to, and this is a general statement of women and men. Let me say women and men. The year for women and grown ass men.
It's gonna be a tall order, Kelly.
I'm just saying, because the grown ass men are out there and they're tired of this. They're tired of the propaganda saying that boys suck. They are?
They are. Men are tired of it.
Men are tired of it because
I actually don't blame them all too much, to be honest with you, because I actually I don't hate men.
I don't hate men. I hate boys.
I hate boys. I think I'm you're past boys at a certain point, obviously, because you're a grown woman. So a grown woman needs to be around grown men. And if you're not acting like a grown man, it's like, you as a grown man, do you want to hang out with a little girl? That's weird. Obviously, I don't want to hang out with a little boy.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm with you. Do you guys like my new Stanley?
Ooh. Mine's out of the frame, but I also have one.
Got a Stanley for Christmas. Where are my women with Stanleys? Even though I understand that it's a girly.
For the girlies.
It's for the girlies. It's so freaking good. The water's been cold all fucking day.
Let me tell you, they really, in the past 10 years, have they amped up this water bottle technology to really a 10.
Yeah. Yeah, we're drinking more water than ever.
We're drinking more water, and it's cold as hell. And even though that's technically not the healthiest one for you, I guess, which I don't understand this.
I'm drinking water. Give me a round of applause.
I don't understand how it matters what temperature it is in regards to the health aspect. Is it not the same?
Nothing.
It's not the same matter. It's not the same thing.
Nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. You think you're doing the right thing. Someone comes in. I found out the other day that Brita's a bad filter.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean? You should be lucky I'm even filtering the water. You should be lucky I'm even using water.
People, you know what? It doesn't matter what you do, though. It doesn't matter what you do, though, because there's always going to be somebody who says it's not good for you. People are going to tell you, like, too much broccoli, you're going to get brain cancer. Like, they say that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love broccoli. I would hate to find out that would be true.
I don't think it is true.
Of course it's not true. All right.
Let's get started. This episode, the theme of it is talent show.
But I only did the this or that segment and House Open Mic is
yeah,
talent
we didn't
show.
really clarify.
No,
we
only
did 2 segments.
We also have some new segments.
Yes, we do have some new segments, and we're happy to bring them to you today.
Yes. Yes, but let's get started on the this or that, shall we?
Let's do it. So this or that category is talent show.
Talent show.
Let's hit it.
All right. So I have wheelchair kid playing the piano or a fat kid doing opera. Now, let me also be clear when I say that I do not see being fat and being in a wheelchair as similar issues.
You don't see them both as disabilities. Is what you're saying.
No, I do not. I just want you to know that. And the wheelchair situation could be that they broke their leg. It doesn't have to be a crazy thing.
Okay.
Yeah. But
But he's the wheelchair kid.
He's the wheelchair. Everyone knows him right now as in the wheelchair.
It's in the wheelchair.
He's the kid in the talent show in the wheelchair, and he's playing the piano.
Playing arguably one of the only instruments that that is most traditionally played while sitting down.
Yes.
Okay, not as impressive.
Until you think about how they got those little feet things at the bottom. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but how often are you really changing I
don't know what they're called.
You know what
I know what you're talking Tone.
What are the buttons at the feet on the piano?
Buttons at the feet on the piano. Wow, what a year we're gonna have. I personally vote chubby kid doing opera.
I love a chubby kid doing opera.
There's nothing like seeing that stomach go to work because you know that it's not all coming from the lungs and the diaphragm.
No, of course not. You got a belly.
You got a belly.
It's coming from the belly.
And the idea of a kid holding onto his stomach while truly belting the opera is hilarious.
Well, because he gets bullied day in and day out. Opera, you can't fuck with him.
Opera, you cannot fuck with him.
You can't fuck with him.
Yes.
He's killing it.
Yes.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Exactly. Where the kid in the wheelchair, he's going to get a nice clap no matter what. Because he's in a wheelchair.
Yes.
Yeah, but no one's just clapping for the fat. They want to see the fat kid fail. But the fat kid pulls up, fucks it up opera-wise, little oh-yo-y, and before you...
Little what? Little what?
Little oh-yo-y.
Little oh-yo-y?
Well, I don't know. Ooh, you know.
If anything, Figaro.
Oh, Figaro. Oh, yeah. Now I'm yodeling.
Or you're like Hawaiian, like oh,
yeah. Now we're doing it. I go chubby opera. Your turn.
Okay. Kid playing Wonderwall or kid playing the triangle?
Triangle.
Why?
I've heard Wonderwall too many times, and I think Wonderwall should be saved for college and dorm rooms. And then I think the triangle it's hard to make the triangle rip. So if he can make it rip.
If he can make it happen.
Or he or she can make the triangle rip, then I go triangle. Also, the confidence you have to walk out on stage.
With one triangle.
You're next level.
You really are.
Yeah.
I guess I go triangle. I think the triangle as an instrument is one of the most insane things as a society that we've created and we've determined was a logical and reasonable thing to do in front of a group of people. Mm-hmm. To play a piece of metal.
Yeah.
It's just nuts.
Something. Yeah.
But I'll respect it and I'm going to go with kid playing the triangle.
Hell yeah. Okay. Popular girl dance routine versus upcoming Broadway star The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow. What do you vote? I hate both of these. Let me be so clear.
I'm going popular
girl dance
routine. I'm going popular girl dance routine because at the end of the day, I'm so sorry to report this. It is better. It is going to be more iconic in a sense. Mm-hmm. They're the popular girls and they're doing a dance routine. And it's in movie after movie after movie.
Also understand how much drama is behind this.
Yes. You think of Mean Girls. It's like that's what's happening there.
Exactly. I'm 100% with you. I love that there's a backstory. I love that someone was not allowed to do the dance with them. I love that there's an issue.
Also, I will be honest about this. I've sung The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow at a recital before. It's an easy fucking song to sing.
It is an easy song to sing. And I feel like if you're the upcoming Broadway kid, it's like just do the plays. We don't need you in the talent show showing this off.
Yeah.
Do something else for the talent show.
Exactly.
Don't do Broadway for the talent show.
Yes.
Show us your Lady Gaga. Show us your other people. Yes.
Yes.
I'm with you.
Agreed.
Go ahead.
Juggling with one drop or perfectly executed hot cross buns on the piano. And we're talking seamless, flawless hot cross buns or juggling one drop.
I want juggling one drop. I want the drama. Just like I said with the Mean Girls dancing.
You want the one drop juggler?
I want the one drop because I want to see what they do when that happens. When you're in a talent show, your brain isn't fully developed to understand the failure of dropping something while juggling.
Yes.
This is your make or break moment. You want that first prize.
Yeah.
But the devastation to drop one and then have to carry on. Now, that's also a story all in itself. Drops one, but keeps going flawlessly. That's a story. That's perseverance.
That is perseverance.
Hot cross buns, easy peasy.
I like to see perseverance at the talent show.
Me too.
That's something I do like to see as an onlooker, as somebody who critiques.
I agree 100%. Yes. Okay, bad stand-up or the guitar not plugged in correctly?
I've watched so much bad stand-up from adults that I would rather endure bad stand-up from a kid than a guitar that's not plugged in correctly. I know how to deal with the bad stand-up mentally, physically, emotionally. I know how to respond. With a guitar that's not plugged in correctly, when I tell you the discomfort that goes through my body because I cannot help.
I'm going to go the other way.
Really?
Actually, I'm going to pick the guitar not plugged in because that is hilarious.
No, it's not hilarious. Not to me. I get very uncomfortable when sound is not going correctly. I'm like, just...
There's something about it, though. There's something about it where the kid is singing full volume and you cannot hear the guitar.
No, it's the worst.
It's
the
bad.
Absolute worst.
It's bad. I would find myself laughing at that harder than a kid doing bad stand-up.
But here's the thing about the bad stand-up. The bad stand-up is expected from the kid. I can get through it easily. Whatever.
You know what? I'm going to switch because I just thought about how the guitar not being plugged in could lead this kid to be destroyed.
Yes. Whereas if you bomb at stand-up when you're 12, it's okay.
Yeah.
You're 12.
But the guitar not being plugged in, it's not fair.
No,
it's not fair. You're right.
It's real, and you might just be a bad joke writer. But even if you're a bad guitarist, you deserve for it to at least be plugged in.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, I would cry for that kid.
You would cry. Okay, I wouldn't cry. Oh my God. Literally.
Kelly's a hater.
I wouldn't cry. I would awkward laugh, though. I would awkward laugh, but not in front of the kid. I would hold it in.
What if it were an original song? And they're trying. And there are other people in the grade who make fun of them because they're like, I can write my own songs. And then they get up there and they start singing and their guitar isn't plugged in correctly. And then it gives all the other kids
You're adding
more
this
incentive.
backstory.
There's always a story.
Well,
you did it with the other two.
Oh my God. Okay. I think realistically, though, what would have happened if I had witnessed that was I would be very shocked.
He literally has cerebral palsy.
And then the second we would get in the car, I would be like, that was crazy.
That's true.
I wouldn't laugh right away.
Laugh in the moment.
I wouldn't laugh in the moment, but the second we got in the car, because the second I would get in the car, I'd be like, holy fuck. The guitar wasn't plugged in. Oh my God.
I would be like, do you think he knew? He must have known.
Yeah, he must have known. Because this is assuming that he would keep going. That he just kept going and was like, well, what am I going to do? Or maybe he didn't know.
Well, because also it's like, to be honest, I've been in adult situations where I've gone to open mics and like the guitar doesn't work for somebody and they just have to play it and everyone has to be really quiet in the room so that they can hear it. And it's literally like the most embarrassing thing. It's horrible.
It's so bad. I would never play an instrument.
Not being able to play music at full volume.
It's so bad. Okay, go ahead.
Singular tap dancing or group hip hop? Hold on. Both just okay.
Ooh, okay. Singular tap dancing or group hip hop, just okay. Okay. I would say singular tap dancing. And the reason is because I don't like watching kids do hip hop. I just think it's weird. It's always like overly, like they're trying to make it hip hop but too appropriate. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I don't want the kids to do inappropriate hip hop. I just don't want them to do it at all.
Right.
It's too, and also I'm just thinking of like our middle school, which was so many white people and them doing hip hop. And I'm like, oh God. And I'm not saying white people can't do hip hop. I'm just saying that not many of them should try.
I took one hip hop class one summer, and I remember, I forget the song that we did a dance to, but in regards to the actual dance, I remember I did it, and I think both mom and dad were like, no. This is not your calling.
I don't have the body movement for hip hop.
No.
I don't have
it's a lot of ab work. And even at, I think, 14, I was like, I think this section of my body is going to be borderline useless.
I think this is full of nonsense. Yeah, I'm with you.
All right.
So this new segment I have is BaCawk, Marry, Kill.
Yes.
Did you do one of these?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right. BaCawk, Marry, Kill is essentially fuck, marry, kill.
Yes.
But BaCawk instead, because, you know.
Yeah.
Why the hell not? Okay. I have Dennis Quaid.
Okay.
Hobbs in Calvin and Hobbs.
Who's who?
What do you mean?
Hobbs is the tiger?
Yeah, Hobbs is the stuffed tiger. Kramer before the scandal.
Okay. I am killing Hobbs. Mm-hmm. I am BaCawking Kramer. I'm marrying D. Quaid.
That's
easy.
That's the only answer that I could come up with. I wrote down these options and I went, you have to BaCawk Kramer. You don't want to marry Kramer because that scandal's going to show up.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be with him forever. Whereas D. Quaid has proven to be nothing but a good husband in every movie.
He's an incredible man.
And let's be honest, you kill the stuffed animal, there's no life there.
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason Hobbs exists is through Calvin's imagination.
Right.
So if you kill him off, yeah, the kid cries, but he's going to grow up anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. Go ahead.
I agree. Okay. I agree with myself. I did BaCawk, Marry, Kill, Short King edition.
Okay.
Danny DeVito.
Okay.
Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Joe Pesci.
Okay. Kill Tom Cruise. I'm so sorry. BaCawk. See, this is hard. BaCawk, Danny DeVito, marry Joe Pesci.
You would rather... Hold on. Let me get this correct. Mm-hmm. You would rather BaCawk, Danny DeVito than Tom Cruise. One time. Than Tom Cruise? I don't want to save Danny DeVito's life that bad?
I don't think Tom Cruise is attractive.
It doesn't. That's borderline irrelevant.
Also, Tom Cruise is a Scientologist. I don't want any mess in that. I'm going to get roped up in all these things. God forbid what happens. Danny DeVito. We're talking about the same guy. Danny DeVito. Yes.
Always Sunny.
Yes. I know who Danny DeVito is.
I'm appalled. I'm shocked.
Well, I mean, BaCawking Danny DeVito, it's like look at myself in the mirror. I mean, it's not a big deal.
I can't believe you just said that about yourself.
It's not an insult.
2024, we're working on that.
Well, I'm just saying it's not an insult. Danny DeVito is a class actor. He's fantastic. Are you looking him up?
I'm looking him up because I need to
understand. What is the issue here? He looks crazier in the show than he is in person. What are you talking about? This is exactly my type of guy. I'm really only yes, yes, that's what I look forward to. Yes. Okay. Because honestly, the only reason Joe Pesci I picked to marry is because what a catalog.
I love Joe Pesci. I'm marrying Joe Pesci. I'm killing Danny DeVito.
I cannot believe you're killing Danny DeVito. This is insane. This is insane to
me.
What do you mean, how?
How is that insane?
Just because, do you want to see Tom Cruise, his teeth are unorganized. Have you seen his teeth? He's got one tooth that's directly in the center. It doesn't make any sense. But he'll blame it on the aliens or whatever the Scientologists believe. I BaCawked Danny DeVito multiple times. Okay. The next segment that we have is Heard That. Heard That. Spelled H-E-R-D. Like herding sheep, herding cattle. Okay. All right. So the thing that I want to bring up is when we heard this, when we were young and in Sunday school, and Allie and I were dicking around, as we do. And that one woman, Miss B, came over and said, if you're not helping, you're hurting. And if you're hurting, you might as well just go home.
That's what she said to two girls who were giggling and didn't want to off themselves yet because they were married to somebody they hated.
Yes. And I also would like to add that, we wanted to go home. That's what blew my mind out of the whole thing, was that she thought we were sitting there going, why can we not be patrons of honor today? Ma'am, because we're in Sunday school and we're...
Also, what we were helping with was an Easter extravaganza, okay? This borderline had nothing to do with the Lord, all right? It was about making it so that kids had some fun stuff to do Easter Sunday after church at the Sunday school.
Which I agree with. Sure. Have an Easter extravaganza.
Sure.
But why are you making the kids work? Now all of a sudden,
us to work.
Exactly.
If you're not helping, you're hurting. And if you're hurting, you might as well just go home. I hope she's doing horribly.
Of course she's doing horribly, Allie.
I really do.
Of course she's doing horribly. One of her stepsons went missing for a minute. Did they find him?
Really? Did they?
I don't know if they found him.
I think they found him.
Did they?
Alive. I think they found him alive.
I think they... This took quite a turn,
I think they found him. Didn't they find him in like Maine or something?
Oh,
or
yeah,
in New Hampshire.
They found. Yeah, they found.
I forgot he went missing.
Yeah. So really, what I have to say to you is maybe you shouldn't have been focusing on the other kids.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm just saying.
You know what I would have done? You know what I would have done? If he went missing and she was sitting on the couch having a glass of wine, I'd look at her and I'd say, if you're not helping, you're hurting. And if you're hurting, you might as well just go home. You don't want to find this kid, do you? You bitch. That's what I would say.
Nobody liked her. And you know what she was?
Hope the kid's okay.
She was like the pretty evil stepmom.
She was the pretty evil stepmom. She was like 20 years younger than everybody else. She was a whore.
I met one of those the other week. Not a whore, but a 20, like a very young stepmom. And I was just like, oh, you're going to be hated.
By the way, just because you're young and you marry somebody, that doesn't make you a whore. But if you ever cross us one time, even when we're 9, there you go.
She walked into it. She just didn't know what we were going to become.
Yeah.
That's the issue with a lot of people from our past, is they had no idea what the fuck we were going to turn into. That's the problem. Yeah. And now look at us.
They thought they would just get away with it.
Nope.
Silly. Now we're talking about it on our podcast. NIGHTCOOP.
Grow you. Okay.
This is our platform.
Go ahead.
I want to talk about the time. Okay, so years ago, I used to work at this restaurant that was just absolutely horrible. It was run by horrible people, husband and wife. The wife was fine, but the husband was a fuck. Anyway, these people that I worked with were some of the biggest morons that I've ever met in my entire life. Truly a useless group of people. And I understood that I was a harder worker and also generally smarter than 90% of the people that I worked with.
Don't you hate that?
But I thought that I was getting away with everybody getting along with me. I thought everyone got along with me. I thought people liked me. And then one day I found out that everyone thought I was a bitch.
Everybody?
Everyone thought I was a bitch. And I was like, you mean to tell me I haven't been getting away with it? You mean to tell me that you all knew I thought you were dumb as rocks?
Well, Allie, how could they not know? They're dumb.
I thought
you were probably using words that they had never heard before.
That's fair. But I really thought that I was somehow fitting in the tiniest sense. Not the case.
Not the case.
And I just want to say, there was a girl who worked there, she was this other blonde girl who worked there, and her name was Mackenzie, And she sucked. I think about her sometimes and I'm like, that was one of, like, I think of that person and I go, that is the exact opposite of anything I would ever want to be.
There are just some people that I truly have met in my life, and I go, your life is going to not make a dent in anyone else's. Your life is irrelevant
beyond repair
to everything, because
like it didn't.
You're not smart, you're not funny, you're not nice, you're not hot. What are you? You're existing.
She was so mean too. She was so mean to me, and I was like, "You're so mean and so ugly and dumb." Like
there were too many. She checked off too many boxes of what not to be.
It was the strangest thing. But yeah, I remember when I heard that people didn't like me, I was so genuinely
confused. But you know what? You heard that.
But I did hear that. But it was also one of those things where I was like, well, of course people were polite to me. I was really good at my job.
Yeah, and they're probably scared of you a little bit.
As they should have been.
I'm scared of you sometimes. That's not true.
I know.
That's not true. But I do think
this is soft.
I know. I got it. What? I do think other people should be afraid of you. I got where did I get this?
This is so
Marshall's.
cozy. Kelly's wearing a really cozy shirt right now, and I'm gonna pet her.
It's so cozy. Yeah, and because I was like, oh, should I wear green? And then I was like, no, it doesn't matter. Okay. We've got beef.
Yes.
I have beef with the price of perfume. And the reason I say this is because it seems like people want people to fucking reek. Okay? I don't know if you've noticed, but the price of perfume is expensive, and the price of body wash has gone through the fucking roof.
Do you want to
It's like $8 for a Dove body wash.
That's insane.
That's insane. For soap?
For Dove, too. Dove, I don't know who the fuck you think you are just because you make soap and chocolate, bitch.
Are they the same company? I have no clue. I don't know if they are. But I don't think they are. How sick in the head is it that you have to pay $8 for soap? Now, here I bring this up as well. Body wash, I think, is a scam.
Body wash is a scam, and I will use it till the day I die.
I love body wash. I love the way that I can put like a pound of it in my hand and use half of what's in my hand. The rest of it falls on the ground. I go, oh my God, how did this happen? But the key, the ultimate combo is body wash by loofah. That's the combo.
I need a loofah.
I need a new loofah because you're only supposed to have a loofah for a month.
Loofahs are, first of all, the word
loofah. Beautiful.
Loofah.
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 You know what I don't really care for is the stick with the loofah on the end. I don't need that. I could just reach with my arms.
I never care about the stick with the thing at the end. I have a stick. It's my arm.
I agree with you.
And then put the thing at the end in my hand.
But some people have tiny arms.
We have long arms. Some people have half of an arm.
So they need the stick.
They need the stick.
But what they really need is the other half of the arm. If I had to really
If I had to pick.
Yeah.
If I had to pick between stick with the loofah or all of my arm.
Yeah. Yeah. But I go into Sephora and I'm looking at the little perfume capsule. The travel size perfume is $35.
$35 for
Get 4 spritzes out of it.
But they last a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't buy them.
One time somebody got me a nice perfume. It was a little roly guy. You roll it on you roll it on your wrist.
He's roly poly oly.
He got me a nice perfume. You roll it on your wrists and on your neck and stuff. I don't like. Listen, that's something. That's something too. I'm not big on.
Get off my neck. Get off
of my neck.
My neck.
My neck?
Oh my goodness. So I went to the nail salon the other day and
this guy puts his hands around my neck.
This guy tried to kill me. I'm at the nail salon, okay?
Uh-huh.
And you know, when you're stuck in the nail salon, you're stuck in the chair, okay? You're rolling with whatever's happening. So the guy
you let the guy massage you or no?
What do you mean?
When a guy comes around at the nail salon.
When I was not younger, no, but yeah, of course now. Now I'm like, oh, fuck it, whatever. Who cares? You married? No, kidding. So I'm getting my nails done. He's sitting, he's doing it. It's a guy doing my nails.
Uh-huh.
A girl comes over, Allie, I swear to God, she gets this close to his face. She gets around the corner and she whispers something in whatever language it was. She whispers something, okay? And he's like, he's giving a look like, what the fuck? So the whole time I'm trying to figure out, does he like her? Are they friends? Is he gay? What's the deal? The whole entire time, I'm like, what relationship could they possibly have where she felt comfortable doing that? Because I don't even feel comfortable doing that to you. And I wouldn't do it to Bruce. If he was sitting on a chair, I wouldn't come around and be like, hey, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, you mean like around the back?
Like she came around the back.
No, I don't do that. I don't.
It was
I don't like
spooky.
that. That is spooky.
I know. And so I was like, okay, is she doing that because she's trying to flirt with him? And is he like, stop trying to flirt with me? But I couldn't be like, hey, if you could tell me what's going on in English, I could help you out. I thought about it the other day, how funny it would be as I'm sitting there to just look up and go, what are you guys saying? How funny it would just, not in a mean way, not in a whatever. Just,
what are you guys talking about?
What are you guys talking about? I'm here.
You want to talk to me? Oh my God, an uncomfortable interaction I witnessed today when I was at the mall. Jesus Christ. I go and I get in the elevator. Mm-hmm. Okay. I go to get in the elevator and there's an older woman and a girl who's not her daughter, but must be her niece or something. She keeps calling the woman Baba. Like my Baba.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. So
people are from all over, huh?
There's a security guard who's also getting in the elevator, and she's a baddie. Okay, she's eating a Wetzel's pretzel. She's a baddie.
Avi.
Okay.
Yeah.
We get in the elevator, and there's a woman who comes out, and the woman has an off-the-shoulder sweater on with sleeves that go like past her hands, like that type of thing, right? And we get in the elevator, and this older woman, the Baba,
the Baba,
she goes, I just don't get that fashion style. And then she looks at the security guard and she goes, not this girl. I'm talking about the other one. And the security guard looks up. She goes, huh? And the woman goes, oh, I was just saying how there's like this new, I guess, hip off the shoulder style with the sleeves all the way down past the hands. And the security guard and the woman goes, I guess that's in now. I guess that's hip. And the security guard looks up and just goes, is it? And I go, like past the fingertips? She goes, yeah. I go, oh. And I stand there, and then the older woman just goes, well, I can't wait to get out of here.
Well,
well, Baba. Well, Baba, you should have minded your own, bitch.
Who was she talking shit about?
Just the girl who was exiting the elevator, but the security guard was like,
why are you talking shit about?
Why are you talking shit about her? And also, like, is it a style? I don't know. Shut the fuck up. I was like, I'm just a girl in my cowboy boots. And then I tried to cross the street, and two 19-year-old Armenian kids pulled up their car next to me and asked me for my phone number.
How do you know they were 19?
They were like 19, 20, something like that. They were clearly 10 years at least younger than me.
What did they literally say, can we have your number?
The kid in the front goes, excuse me, miss, my friend was wondering if he could have your phone number. And I said, that's very sweet, but I have a boyfriend. And he goes, really? And I go, yeah. And he turns and then he looks back at me and he goes, do you want to double check with your boyfriend to make sure? And I was like,
that is funny.
That is funny.
That is
and then
funny.
They drove off.
That is funny. It's always complimentary. You take the compliment.
But I was also just like, if anything, like, you guys, like, I am 30 years old. Maybe you don't realize it, but.
They never do.
No.
No one knows how old we are, ever. Mm-hmm. The other day, we got carded at H&H at the mall.
Yeah, I know.
And he was like, you don't look old enough to drink.
Old enough to drink? I feel like I look like I've been at least consuming a little bit of alcohol.
Okay, but people are fatter now than they used to be.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Listen to me.
What did you just say to me?
Listen to me.
All right. What the fuck did you just say to me?
People that are like 18 look like they're 40. It's true.
I know, but the way you said that
made
it seem as though, like, Allie, people think you're younger because people are fatter now, and you being like a little bit fat, people think that
no, oh no,
my word.
No. I'm saying people are bigger now, so you have younger people who look much older.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
I could see how that could be taken the wrong way. Well, Allie,
no, you do look younger because younger people are fatter now. Childhood obesity is a real problem.
Well, I did not mean that at all. But the look in your face, I was like, what did I say? I'm so sorry.
That's so funny.
You're beautiful.
Oh, should we do my I got beef?
Yes.
I've got beef with people, and this goes back to fucking American Idol days. If somebody in your family is bad at something, I truly believe you need to tell them.
I agree.
I truly believe that you need to tell them. I don't think that it's necessary to have people hold on to a dream that should die.
Yes.
This is just kind of how if at the end of the day, if I have a child and they're 7 years old and they start singing, and I mean, not even remotely able to carry a tune, there is no way in hell I am spending thousands of dollars on vocal lessons or anything like that shit. I would say you need to pick something else, my friend.
Try soccer,
try metal jewelry making. Do something different, because this is just not going to work. There is no way in hell that my child is going to get up on some fucking contest on television and have the audacity to say out of their mouth, my mom has always believed in me. No, she didn't. She said, you're bad at this, and if you want to go out there and make an ass out of yourself on national television, then by all means, go ahead and do it.
I would list all the things that I couldn't do. I would be look, I couldn't do gymnastics. I couldn't run fast. There are a lot of things you can't do. You gotta find what you're good at.
You gotta find what you're good at.
No, I'm not saying you can't start off bad. Like, if you start off bad drawing, at least you like to draw. You can get better at drawing.
You can get better at drawing.
But sometimes, if the talent ain't there, the talent ain't there.
At what point when your kid it gets to a certain age, do you say, I don't think we're seeing any progress and you should quit?
12.
12?
Well, it depends on when they start.
12 years old? You're laying down the hammer?
Well, it depends on when they start.
What year did they start?
Like, if they start singing, you mean?
Or drawing?
Oh, if they start drawing, if they start drawing at 6 and you're getting the same drawing at 12.
It's just the same
Yeah, I'm going to say let's do something else. Same thing with any sport. If you're not getting better at the sport, if you're still not hitting anything.
And if they're getting worse, do you ask if anything's okay? Like, if everything's okay?
Oh, yeah. If they're getting worse. If they're getting worse, like if all of a sudden you're missing the goal in soccer, I'm going to be like, maybe we got to go to the eye doctor or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were batting 1,000 and then all of a sudden, you get to 8th grade and you can't bat for shit, I'm going to be like, what, did one arm grow longer than the other? What happened? And you might say, well, the kids
what happened
get better.
To my fucking kid?
Yeah. My kid can't play anymore. But you know what?
There goes the nickname Jeter.
That's funny. That's funny.
But yeah, I've got beef with people who lie to the people that they supposedly care about. You need to let them know.
What's one thing that I'm not good at that I think I'm good at?
Good game.
Go ahead.
What's one thing you think you're good at that
I'm not good at
that you're not good at?
I found out the other day that I'm bad at texting. Found that out.
One thing you think you're good at, but you're not good at. One thing you think you're good at, but you're not. Mm-hmm. I think you just have a very realistic perception of how good you are at things.
Really?
Really? Thanks. I'm trying to. I can't really think of anything. Do you have one for me? Don't hurt me.
I don't think so. I think we both have our limits with drawing. I think we both have our limits. Like, I think we're good at doodling, maybe, but I think that you and I, actually, I'm not that good at it. Yeah, I can make a good smiley face creature.
I can,
but
I can do the same. But even when we were doing my gingerbread house, there were a couple of my characters that I was like, this is not.
Oh, when I made the tree, I was like, this is dog shit.
We did a gingerbread house contest for my work, and we did win the $100 prize, which still haven't gotten a check yet. But we won the $100 prize. We must have spent $250 doing the fucking thing.
But we won.
We ended up in the hole, but we did win.
We did win. Should we do Hen House Open Mic?
Let's do it.
Okay, I have a song.
I have a monologue.
Okay.
You want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
I wrote a song. Now the theme is talent show. So
yes.
I'm going to perform it as a talent show.
Okay.
I came downstairs in my nightgown. What I saw, it made me frown. There my father stood so tall, but he wasn't wearing anything at all. I screamed and I cried and I fled the scene. He said, "You're just like your mom. You're both so mean." My mom said, "Honey, trust me, I know. Your father cannot show or grow."
Oh, my God.
I'm traumatized. Absolutely traumatized. I feel absolutely horrified. I'll be in therapy for all my life. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, 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 no. I'm traumatized. So traumatized. Yeah.
So am I.
That's a song about a child seeing her father's dick by accident.
It sure is, Kel.
It's so sad.
It is sad. Alarming.
Go ahead.
All right. I have a monologue.
Okay. Ooh, a monologue for a talent show. I love it.
Well, it's not at the talent show.
Oh. I read this wrong.
Okay. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Why didn't you wait for me? We had practiced for weeks. You couldn't stall. You couldn't say, "Hey, maybe we'll be number 8 instead of number 7, but without my partner, what am I?" I had worked days on that choreography, trying to bring Fergalicious to the audience, have them feel it in their bones. I was supposed to make the boys go loco. And now all the credit goes to you. Your defs weren't even as sharp as mine, and you know it. And everyone thinks I bailed when my mother's leftover shrimp scampi was simply a bad idea for lunch. Well, enjoy your prize, you traitor. And in regards to my birthday next week, forget it. You're officially uninvited.
Whoa. Uninvited to the birthday. Damn. That was good.
Thank you.
You know, I practiced this earlier and it came out too. Just a little bummed. But
yeah, I mean, hey, I think sometimes when you get wrapped up in the moment, sometimes like songs, they're just a little bit harder to execute when you're really in it. And you're like, I'm singing it and I'm doing it and I'm doing it pretty well so far. So instead of messing up, I just have to get through it, and then you lose your melody and you rush. Do I think that had a melody at the end there that was easy for you to follow? Maybe with a little more structure.
Hold on. No. Because it was originally supposed to go, I came downstairs in my nightgown. What I saw, it made me frown. There my father stood so tall, but he wasn't wearing anything at all. I screamed and cried and fled the scene. He said, you're just like your mom. You're both so mean. My mom said, honey, trust me, I know your father cannot show or grow. I'm traumatized, absolutely traumatized. I feel absolutely horrified. I'll be in therapy for all my life. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, 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 no. I'm traumatized, so traumatized. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
It's a lot better.
The first one at the end of it, you were just
I got it.
belting.
I got it.
No, you have to keep it.
I have to keep it?
People have to know.
That it's the hen house open mic.
People have to know that you got to take 2.
I did get a take 2.
All right. Well, hey, folks.
That's the end of our show. All right. You can find us Night Coop Podcast. This is Kelly Ryan.
And I am Allie Ryan.
And, give us a 5-star review if you want. We're going to have a lot of good new episodes this year. A lot of clippy doos.
Yes. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all your support this past year.
Yes.
It really means a lot to us. And we look forward to a 2024 with you all.
Yes.
And you can follow me at I am Allie Ryan on TikTok and on Instagram.
We already did that.
I already said it?
Yeah, you already
I didn't say mine.
You said I am Allie Ryan.
I did?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Anyways, love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.